it's live now. So hopefully all of that stuff we were talking about, hopefully it's all nice and positive, and I'm online now. So if you can get online and help, that'd be great. Okay, people, if you're waiting, I am just setting things up here so I can see your messages. Okay. My channel. Turn the sound off my phone. And there we are. Hello everyone, Zaria. Zaria, would you like to be a moderator on my channel? You come online, first person nearly every day that I come online. Sorry guys, I didn't get online yesterday. I really wasn't feeling the vibe. I was a little bit washed out yesterday with everything, and I just had other things on my mind. I just wanted to step back for a little bit. Zaria, I do notice that you're online quite a bit, and if you would like to be a moderator, I'd appreciate that, and I'd appreciate the help. Rhonda, hello Rhonda. Oh, hey Rhonda, I don't think I've sent you any messages this morning. I've been having a lot of conversations with Joanna. We've been talking about a few things from the past, and readings and YouTube, and so anyway, Rhonda's here. So Zaria, you want to be one? I just see if I can do it on my phone. I should be able to tap your name and make you a moderator. Add moderator. There we go. Zaria, welcome to the family. You are my new moderator. You are also the first woman in the room today. So please ask your yes and no question. Because you are now a moderator, I'll also give you a little bit of extra detail. Guys, when I was last online on my Wednesday, I lit 3 candles in my room at about, I think it was about 11 o'clock in the morning or 10 o'clock in the morning. When I came down my room to do some editing yesterday, at lunchtime, the candles were still burning. The candles burnt for 24 hours. One of the candles burnt for about 12 hours, and it was very, very lucky. It was sitting in this plate, and the candle had no base to it. It was one of these sorts of things. And if it wasn't sitting in the plate, I would have burnt my whole house down. So please, Rhonda, Joanna, is Joanna in the room yet? Yeah, Joanna is coming online. Oh, there she is. Hey, Joanna. Welcome, Zaria Tarot. She is one of our new moderators. So Zaria, we'll get your question first. Oh, you were watching the video, the one about Lena? Yeah, that was... I looked at the photos and I really didn't feel anything negative apart from some sort of money deal with that guy. I think that he might be doing avoiding taxes or something like that. I don't think it was anything to do with Lena though. But I did get some emails about all of that. One of them was saying something about an adoption, that the woman is pregnant or something, and they were supposed to be adopting the child out. And because it's a boy, they found out it's a boy, that they don't want to do it or something, and they're wondering whether they took the child because of that. They took the little girl. I don't know. I didn't see anything like that. But yeah, anyway, so let's get on to Zaria. Zaria, you've been in here a lot, so you sort of know the drill. Joanna's got a list together. Rhonda writes the questions out. So if you could just spam that $5 super chat thing, that is $5 for a super chat, yes or no question. If they'd like to pay more on the super chat, I'll do more cards for them. If they'd like a 10-minute reading, they need to go to the what's the name? What do you call it? Sorry, I can't think. I'm staring in outer space. $11.11 at my PayPal. I do have Stream Elements, which is a robot with the like and subscribe. Okay, so Zaria, let's look at you. Will Daniel Olivo and I be together by my birthday, October the 31st. What's that make you? That makes you a Scorpio? I think that's a Scorpio, isn't it? Okay, so will Daniel and Zaria be together by the end of the year, by October the 31st? Will Daniel, Olivo and Zaria finally come together? Thank you, Rhonda. Thank you, Rhonda. Let's get those super chat buttons hit. You will jump the list. You'll get a more detailed reading. So this is a moderator reading. My new moderator is Zaria. Zaria, and what I do ask of the moderators is that if you are getting free readings, that you don't come online, get a free reading and dash off straight away. I do like that the moderators can at least stay half an hour or more and join in with the channel, help out with everybody, and let's make this one big happy family. So is Daniel Olivo going to be with Zaria by October the 31st? Ooh. Yous are meant to be together with that Jack and Queen. That's saying no, but it's not because of what you're thinking. Something's going to happen to somebody between now and then. Something will happen in September to somebody, a family member or something. I'm not saying, don't get alarmed, I'm not saying like death or nothing like that. There's going to be some sort of event. It could be a loss of a job. It could be something to do with all of this war stuff that's going on as well. It could be the flu as well. There's something that happens that prevents you two from coming together. You're separated. This is, if this come out like this, I'd say yes, because this is a soulmate couple together. But something happens around September that prevents that connection happening. So let me just get more information on that, Zaria. I'm sorry that said that, Zaria. Okay, Zaria. And Rhonda, if you had a question, and Joanna, if you had a question today, please make sure, like if I've got, what I'm going to do today, if a moderator has a question, I'll do one of the freebies and then I'll do my moderator. Okay, we'll just try that today. But of course, if I'm doing paid readings and I've got a super chat sitting there from O'Neill, O'Neill, please post your question. A yes and no for the super chat donation, and it has to be like yes and no, but I will elaborate on it, okay? This is a moderator's reading, so what's going on here for Zaria and Daniel by October the 31st? See, you got the love man, a new beginning, a new... It's good, manifest it. Maybe it's going to happen before then. Maybe it's... No, it's not going to happen by then. It's going to happen before then. But I do feel there's some big event coming up that might prevent you two, and might separate you two for a while. It can be an argument. It can be some sort of argument that happens, but I'm not really feeling that. This is telling me yes. These two cards are a very strong yes. This is yes. This is yes. Bottom of the deck is yes. Make it happen. I'm going to give you a yes that yous will come together. I don't think it's actually October. I think it might be before then. I just feel there's some sort of event you've got to look out for that's coming up, Zaria. Now, because you're a moderator, sorry about that. That's my beautiful white butterfly there. Let's just give you two message cards that you need to know. This is for Zaria, two message cards. Oh, I've just noticed I've got to go and grab something to eat and take these tablets. Okay. Zaria. You've got the seduction third party card. It doesn't have to be third party, but you've got flirting, dating and hooking up coming out about you and him. I like you, they want you, romance is blossoming, just having fun and dating each other. It's showing all of that. These two cards are coming out now, so I don't know what you two are doing at the moment. I don't know if that black energy is what's going on around you at the moment, where you are separated or you've had a fight or something. But this is where you start flirting and having fun with each other. Bottom of the deck, we do have don't be in a codependent relationship there. We do have a message about codependency. I just wanted to get rid of that there. Okay. All right. And just a message card for you, Zaria, yes or no. I do believe you two are going to come together. You're meant to be together. You got financial success is near, came out on that deck. And over here, Zaria, you will be happy very soon. So I think that this coming together might happen sooner than you expected. So it's no about your birthday, but I think it's going to happen anyway before then. Okay, so what do we got happening here? Mama B, welcome to the room. We have a new moderator, Mama B. I just read for her. She's always first online. All week when I've come online, she's been first in line. Okay, so after Zaria, we got Zena. Oh, no, we got O'Neill. Will I find love soon? Thank you for your super chat, O'Neill. Will I find love soon? Zena and Maldonado, please get your questions ready. And if my moderator that was in first, Rhonda, you probably don't want a question. Joanna, if you've got a question. Yeah, I don't want to leave my moderators till the very last thing. So I'll do 2 freebies. If anybody jumps the list and that, I'll do them first, of course. But yeah, if the moderators have a question, just let us know, or just let ourselves know, and we'll throw you in somewhere. Because I was asked by, I think it was Divine Goddess, questions now and again, and also Lisa, who I haven't seen for a while. And I always tell them I'll do them on WhatsApp, but sometimes I just don't get the time. So, okay, so O'Neill wants to know, will you be in love soon? Will you find love soon, O'Neill? Thank you for your super chat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll give you 2 of these. Will you find love soon, O'Neill? So the super chat is a little bit longer, kind of a mini little reading. This is a yes and no cards here. So we'll give you 3 of these and we'll give you 1 of those. All right. We wait with bated breath to see what the answer is about will O'Neill find love soon. I hope you will. I have a relative in the family that's hoping to find love soon. Good person, deserves every happiness in the world. So hopefully it comes to that person that I know. I don't want to say male or female. I don't want to put it out there. You will have happiness, love, fun. You will have some sort of reunion. You need to ask for help, though, at this time. That's on the wrong deck, that one. But yes, I'd have to say that's a big fat yes because of your question. Your messages are Cupid's arrow, falling in love, meeting that person. Don't hesitate. If it feels right, it's right. You also have something about a relationship that's over. You did have something about a reunion and that, so don't fall back into something from the past because you got that card coming out there. Your message card here is indecision. So you will find love, but you might be choosing between someone from your past or someone you used to know and someone new. Yes, you will find love. This is love and happiness. This is a feeling like you don't fit with a person. This is a yes. This is a yes. All right. You're going to have options here. There's going to be more than one person. I feel this is someone from your past or someone that knows your family. And then there's a new person. You're going to have to step outside of your comfort zone, O'Neill. This can be where this person might have different political views or different religious views, or they might like doing something that you hate, but you like the person. They might be vegetarian and you love meat. So yeah, there's going to be some sort of outside of your comfort zone. But yes, the answer to your question, you will find love. I do feel you're going to be making a choice. You're also going to be making a choice about whether you should go down a journey with someone from the past or not. And that might just be in a friendship kind of role, not necessarily romantic. But the indecision card doesn't mean no, it doesn't mean yes. It just means that you're trying to make your mind up which thing is right for you. So I feel like you're going to not only meet somebody and find love, but you're going to be stuck because you're going to be thinking, should I go with the more mature person that's new and unexpected, but maybe doesn't match with me in certain ways? Should I go back to something that's more what I know or not? So that's the answer. Thank you for your super chat. Now, the yes and no questions, where did I put the cards? Oh, okay. The yes and no questions are just brief. They're just 5 of these and a yes and no, and then a couple of little things for the freebie. If you want to jump that list and you want to get more detail, please hit that super chat, $5. If you want a, what's going on here? Oh, hey, I just mentioned Lisa and she's here. That always happens to me. I'll mention somebody I haven't heard from and I'll go to the shop and I'll see them and I haven't seen them in 10 years. Maybe I'll have to talk about someone. I'm going out tonight, so maybe I'll have to talk about someone that I really like from my past that I haven't seen and hope that they're there. And I run into them and say, hey, I haven't seen you forever. Gosh, I can't think of... I had some friends when I was in school. I'd love to run into one of my girlfriends from school. That'd be fantastic. I'd love to find out what they've been doing with their life. Anyway, Zena is next. You applied for a job, Zena. Will you get hired? Okay. Will Zena get hired by the job that she applied for today? The King of Spades, O'Neill. The King of Spades could be somebody that works in the military, somebody that is a lawyer, a police officer, a government worker. That would be their profession. They also could be an air sign, so that's Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. What's the other thing? They would be somebody that tells the truth, somebody that's very upholds the law, follows procedure, and they would like things to happen quite quickly. So you'd get in a relationship and it would sort of be a date, another date, talking about engagement, talking about a house, marriage. It could be something that progresses really quick. So that's clarification on that. The other card that come up can be somebody that acts juvenile, somebody that needs to grow up, and somebody that takes too long with things, okay? All right, so let's get back to this. Who was it next? Zena. Zena applied for a job today. Will she get hired by this job? Congratulations. I'm hoping it's a yes. I just felt the need to say congratulations. Will Zena get the job she applied for today? Will she get employed from the people she applied for today? Now, if we see clubs are work, so don't get alarmed. Clubs, work. That's a yay! Congratulations. It looks like you're going to be signing some sort of deal, contract, like you'll be on 1 month, what do they call it when you first get a job and then they assess your performance and then you get a full term. So you might be on a 1 month trial base kind of thing. This is the lot of work that you're going to be facing. Some friend, you're going to make a new friend at this job. I feel that you won't stay long at this job. You're going to be moving on because this Black 5 would be where somebody moves on to something else. So I'm going to give you a congratulations there. I feel like you are getting that job. Yeah, there's going to be a circle of people. It might be where you're working with 3 people, but there's going to be a lot of times where you've got to work on your own in whatever this job was. This could be where you're stressing yourself a little bit too much in the beginning with it. And this sometimes could represent where somebody gives up on the job. But I'm going to give that a yes, that you're going to get the job. Double aces is signing a contract. So, and it's going to make you happy for a while. What do we got up next? Alexandra with her free reading. Did John ever talk to his best friends about me? Alexandra, did John talk about Alexandra to his good friends? Did John talk about Alexandra? Did John talk about Alexandra to his friends? I really need to drink some water, guys. Yes, he did. There's his friends. There's a big fat yes. This is the news and information. He told them stuff that they were quite surprised about. This is a conversation going on with his friends. It looks like they were talking over drinks, like that he maybe if he drinks or he smokes drugs or whatever, it looks like he was doing something with these people, these friends, and then he decided to start talking about you. He could have talked about that, how sexy you are or stuff like that. He did also talk about sometimes that there's an imbalance in the relationship, because this can be where either you're really committed to him and he's just not as committed, or he's committed to you and you're not as committed. Sometimes it can be where he talks to his friends about an argument that you've had or something that's negative there. But mostly he talked about that, how he likes you, loves you, admires you, and there's a sexy card in there. So, yeah, I'm going to give that a yes, Alexandra. So up next we have is Seba. Seba, should I transfer my daughter Hannah, a Cancer star sign, to another kindergarten? If that's came to your mind, Seba, it's probably telling you yes. Should Seba transfer Hannah to a new kindergarten? Should Seba transfer her daughter Hannah to a new kindergarten? That's school. That's like a business decision saying yes, that's your daughter. These cards all mean yes. This means indecision about where she needs to go. So you need to make lots of inquiries about where she can go and what's the reasoning why you want her to go. The big black 10 usually is a big fat no, but you're asking a question about school, education, all of that sort of thing. That's school. That 10 represents a school, a government body. And that's balance coming back. It's going to make you contented if you move her from where she is for whatever reason it is. It could be something about gossip and lies or something like that. It could be some male energy that causes some sort of problem where she is right now. I don't know why you need to move her, but it's telling me that this is the decision you need to make it. You need to make it with somebody else, either her father or your family or a good friend or teachers or whatever. This is where you're having a conversation for the well-being of you and your daughter. But that's a yes. I'm going to give that a yes about transferring her. You got double 5s there, so maybe wait until May, or maybe the place is something to do with 5 weeks, 5 days. So you got double 5 there, and that's a good thing. Maybe she needs to go somewhere you used to go. So you might be going to something from the past or somebody that you know that would look after her where she went. Okay? So, but you're in 2 minds about it at the moment. So up next, what do we got? Haley, will I make a lot of money working online? Oh, you're the model, aren't you, Haley? Will Haley make a lot of money working online? Will Haley make a lot of money working online? Come on, guys. I know somebody in there. You've got it in you. Let's get a question up on the board. Let's get a question up on the board. Come on, people, hit that super chat button. I'm desperate. Please hit the super chat button. I'm sure some of my regulars, being that it's Friday here, I know it's only Thursday in other parts of the world, but I'm pretty sure some people are going to want to know what's going on the weekend with their boyfriend or whatever. Will Hayley make a lot of money online? Oh, Joanna. Joanna, you got a question today. Oh, you sent me an email before, a question about a friend of yours, didn't you? That was a while ago. Will you make a lot of money? There's the money rolling in. There's you getting invitations to do lots of things. You are going to travel, Hayley. You're going overseas. You're going to be sad about leaving home, but you're going to travel with this job. You're not just going to be online. You're actually going to get on a plane and go somewhere and be extremely successful. I don't know if you know anything about Chinese traditions and all of that. They love red, gold, and money and number 8. So that's success in business, no problem. This is you communicating with a lot of people. This is new jobs here and there. There's going to be nighttime work. For you, there's going to be something to do with nighttime. You're also going to get admiration from a lot of people. But there is a sadness here. That could be your mum, your sister, somebody close to you. They don't want you to go, but you're going to spread your wings and go. You've got a relationship coming up too. You're going to be very committed to this journey, Hayley. Okay, what do we got for Joanna? The Aqua Woman. Oh, okay, where is it? Your friend is a Scorpio. He's in a long-term relationship with a Virgo. And this Aqua Woman, Aquarius woman, I assume, the Aqua Woman uses fake profiles as a male on social media. Should your friend be worried about this woman? Okay. People using fake profiles, pretending to be a man and everything. I'd have to say that this Aquarius woman has some sort of, who knows, insecurity, some sort of problem with her own self-worth. And what the hell, like, what did you say? She's made a profile. So the Virgo is a male, yes? And your friend, or hang on, is your friend the male, the Scorpio, or is your friend the Virgo? Oh, it doesn't matter anyway. So we got a Scorpio, a water sign with a earth sign, and then we got an air sign that's been pretending to be a male online. Okay. Should Joanna's friend be worried about the Aquarius that's been using a male profile online? I'm assuming you're worried because this person's communicating with the partner, the long-term relationship. Should Joanna's friend be worried about the Aquarius doing these things using male profiles on social media, online, or whatever? No, yes, no. Ooh. This is yes. We got a third party card here. The first card out was that this person, either your friend's partner is being really irresponsible and stupid, or this Aquarius person's being irresponsible and stupid. There's some sort of anger there. I think this might be coming from the Aquarius. This is chit chat and fun. There's something to do with making money and work here. So maybe this person uses the profile because they're not being seen by another male or something. So this Aquarius might have somebody watching her, and she's pretending to be a male because somebody else is watching her at work or something like that. But you're being told to tell your friend that she should be worried about it because there's some sort of connection here. I don't like this third party. Should Joanna's friend be worried about this Aquarius using fake profile online? She's in a long-term relationship. Should she be worried? Yes and no. This is yes. This is like the indicator of where this thing started. It looks like it's going to go on for a while, or it's been going on for at least a year, maybe more. It's coming to an end. Whatever this is, something's ending. For someone to be using, like going online and pretending to be somebody else and pretending that they're a different sex, they must seriously have something wrong with their head. There must be something that they're trying to escape in their own life, or some sort of fantasy that they're doing. I don't know. But this is where either your friend's person will be choosing the right path, or this person that's doing whatever they're doing, they're going to choose something else, because it's coming to an end. So tell your friend that yes, there is concern, but it's coming to an end. But it's going to, if it's been going on for about a year or at least a month because of the 111, 111's a good sign as well for your friend. It's funny because these cards are very positive without this. These cards are very positive for your friend. But an answer yes and no, should she be worried? Yes, she should. And I don't like that there. It could just be a friendship and fun. I'm feeling fun and games going on here. But yeah, somebody that's using a fake profile and that, it reminds me of something that happened to me many years ago. I was online and I used to do emails. This is back 20 years ago. And I used to email a person. I won't say what country they were from. And I emailed this person for over a year. And I believed it was a single woman, the same age as me. And we used to talk about my babies, my marriage, my life. And I looked forward to these emails once a month. And then the person said that they were going to be at their sister's wedding and they would send me photographs. And the photographs came in, and this person I trusted and talked to through email as a pen pal, they were a man, and they knew all along that I was a woman, and I thought that they were a woman. We even discussed personal female matters, and I'll have to tell you, I was so shocked and so disgusted that someone would do that. So that has a thorn in my side, Joanna, when I know that somebody is... It's basically like a betrayal. Like this person's worried about her partner and some other person using a fake profile. Somebody's got something wrong there to be doing that. Anyway, that's the answer to your question. I hope it helped, and I hope your friends... Tell your friend the world was there. It looks like whatever that shit is, it's coming to an end, and your friend's got the happy marriage card at the bottom of the deck. So this is somebody choosing their marriage. So bottom of the deck's the happy marriage and standing together and working together. But these cards do show somebody with a witchy symbol on the front here trying to interfere. But these people are too engrossed in each other and they're shoving this person aside. So whatever this person's game is, I wouldn't be too worried about it, even though the cards did say yes at first. Wow, what have we got there? US $19. Who was that from? Let me scroll down. Starseed, thank you so much. Wow. Okay, Starseed. Starseed, give me a moment. Post your question. Lisa, yes, post your question today online. I will read this $19 US dollar reading. I'm going to do about 15 minutes for this reading, or I'm just going to do a lot of detail. I haven't got my watch on, so I'll just do a lot of detail. I'll get the girls, Rhonda and Joanna, can you just keep an eye on the clock when I start the reading? When I get to around 10 minutes, put red hearts all across the screen so I can look across and see that it's been 10 minutes, and I'll start to wrap it up. But Starseed, I could do you a, I don't need a read, I'm just donating for her. Oh my God, thank you so much. Thank you so much for that, Starseed. Starseed, thank you so much. I was really, really puzzled why you donated. Starseed, have you got a little question, and I'll just do a little reading for you? Is there something you want to know? Starseed, are you one of the people, are you Amanda that wrote me the letter? Is your name Amanda? Yeah, you are. You're Amanda. Hello, Amanda. Welcome to my channel. No, I would really like to do a reading on you. We could look at Lena. Would you like me to do that? I'll put Lena's name down twice and see if we get more information on where she is. That's really beautiful energy, Starseed, Amanda. That's really beautiful energy for you to do that. Joanna, I feel like with what we were discussing before I come online, and we're talking about karma, and we're talking about spirit energy, and where it shows you something, and that I feel like that bonus just giving me that money just because, you know, like they appreciate my reading and stuff. I feel like that's spirit telling me something with what we were talking about previously. Okay, we'll do that. Okay, Amanda, 1, 2, 3. Let's have a look. Lena, please connect through my cards. Please give me vision. Where are you? What's happened to you? Are you going to come home? Please let me look at your name. I'll put Lena, 4 cards. Then I'll put 6 cards representing her parents, and we'll look at it as past, present, future, problems, what could help, and where to look. Okay, so please show us where you are. Please show us where you are, Lena, please. Now, if everybody doesn't know what I'm talking about, Rhonda, you know the story. Starseed, you know the story. Can you just update people that Lena, she went missing on the 20th of December, where she's from, and she's nowhere to be found, how old she is. All right, so Lena, please. I'm getting tingles all over me. I'm trying to connect. Where's one of my crystals to hold? This one will give me clarity. Okay. Please give me the clearest information so I can see where you are, who took you, where are you, Lena? Please show me. Now, next, future. Now, next, future. Now, next, future. Now, next, future. Right, so this sort of represents the parents and the family, but this also represents what's happened, what's going on right now, and what could happen. Really hope and pray these are good energies, especially here. Okay. A loving family. She has been taken at a distance. It's something to do with a government thing, or something from the past. She may be showing me that she's near a hospital or a school or some sort of government structure. So in the past, this is where she's gone missing. This is stress, drama, freaking out, losing your mind. But this energy here is loving, caring family energy. I keep feeling that she's with a family. I think that they talk her language. But this is where she's longing for home. I feel that this is her indicating that she's near a hospital building or a government building, something like that. It can represent war as well, this card, but not when it's sitting with this. So she might be looking out the window or something of where she is, and she's right next to a hospital. I keep feeling hospital. So she might be doing that. I'll clarify with these, and if we get like a king or a queen or a knight of pentacles, that would be a doctor, and that would confirm that that is hospital. If we get a, I'm going to nominate wands as being teachers, that would be a school. And if it's some other kind of government building, I nominate spades or cups as something else. No, actually school, I will make the cups because that's family and that. So pentacles would be medical and hospital. Cups will be school. And the other two will be some other sort of government type building. It could be where the person works as well. Okay, I'm just going to keep going. There it comes out again. Bottom of the deck. We got wands. So it's some other sort of government kind of thing. I did originally say school and students. Now this little girl, if she is alive, which I hope she is, they will have to be sending her to school at some point. I'm assuming she's getting homeschooled at the moment if they're doing anything about schooling. What could help? That's hospital and surgery. I keep feeling in my guts it's something to do with she's near a hospital. We got something to do with a baby boy, baby girl coming through. We got the parents' energy sitting in the middle of these two. We got a money transaction going on around a child as well. Now, I did get an email from somebody else that told me that there was talk that the baby that the mother is having right now, Lena's mother, was supposed to be put up for adoption, but money was going to be paid for that. And that now that they know it's a little boy, that they're not doing that. Now, I don't know, that information is not confirmed. So, but that would show cesarean birth, going to a hospital, and then the baby boy. And then this would be depression setting in about her daughter, because her daughter's not here. Let's look at the future outcome cards. Hopefully they're good energy. The soulmate connection is good. Oh, I don't like that upside. Oh. This is not good energy, guys. This can be violence. This can be where someone's communicating from the other side as well. This can be head injury. We've got her there showing up as a little sickness of some kind. I'm wondering whether she catches something, she gets sick, she has to be taken to hospital. In the hospital, they say that, oh, she doesn't know what she's talking about, you know, because she's trying to say that this is not my parents or whatever. We've got 1 year sitting here. She's going to be gone for a while. I was hopeful when I seen this because this could be her coming back. That could be her coming back. If she does come back, we got 1 year sitting here, if they do find her. We got something to do with September, something to do with January. I'd like to see the reunited cards. The Five of Hearts is reunited. Let's get more information on this. Oh, she did have a head injury already. Well, there might be more because this is head injury. Oh, thank you for clarifying on that, Amanda. So she already had the head injury. She may have something where she needs to go to hospital because of that. And I'm starting to feel pain on, do you know where the injury was? Because I'm feeling pain in my right eye. And if you went where your ear is and went where your eye is and you met in the middle and then shot it out the top of your head, on the right side of my head, I feel the injury just there. I also feel a dizziness, like where I can't walk properly or something. I also feel a sickness in the stomach, but it's like tiny kind of feeling. And also there's something to do with under her rib cage on her right hand side, possibly her stomach or her liver or something like that. It could be the bile duct or something like that. That might not be her. That might be her mother's energy. It might be the people that got her. I'm wondering if the hospital thing comes out, and I feel the hospital thing and the surgery thing and the babies and all of that, if it's coming out because the person that's got her works in a hospital. And we get the car energy as well. So I'm just going to clarify on the rest of what I've got here. I should have put those other cards. I should have put them out. Let's just clarify this whole lot for Amanda, please. And thank you again so much for that donation. I really, really appreciate that. This is good news. Oh my God, I'm getting goose pimples everywhere. I hope and pray my cards are not fooling with me. This is wishes coming true. This is a pregnancy card and a baby boy and a conversation and paperwork going on. Clarification over here is about something returning, love being returned. And I'd have to say that she's probably the mum's love and the father and the uncle. They love this little girl to death. I'm hoping this means she's going to somehow get returned. Somebody's going to speak. And I feel like a conversation's going to happen. She's going to be spotted or something like that. Bottom of the deck, we got judgment finally coming through. This is usually victory and success in especially a legal matter and that. I'm going to throw it out there that she's going to be found, possibly because of a head injury or some sort of thing. She might actually need surgery. She might need her appendix out. She might have something go wrong with her stomach. They take her to the hospital. People start to question. A nurse finds out and says, I think this is the little girl that was taken. I really hope and pray that I'm right on that. Anyway, Amanda, that's what I get. I really hope that this is... I don't like this energy here because it can mean a sudden impact. It can mean something very dangerous, but the fact that this is here on the end, it means a good outcome. I'm so glad that that was on the back there. And like I said, bottom of the deck, we had judgment. And then we got the Emperor as well. That's almost like the law stepping in and things getting right. Something to do with work and money and somebody rushing in. We got the Queen of Swords and we got the Knight of Swords here. This is a family member that has her. She's with a family. I feel that she's okay, but I feel there may be some sort of incident. And then they're trying to say, oh, she doesn't know what she's talking about. She's delusional. But I think a nurse or somebody that works there will recognize her and then they will report it. I really pray that this energy I'm getting is correct. But it does look like it might take a year. So we might be going through this and then September something will come out. Now, the other way of looking at it is that we've had January, maybe something come out, and then in 9 weeks' time or something, there's going to be something happen in a positive light. But maybe it's going to be where she injures herself, so they have to take her to hospital. Anyway, Divine Goddess is on and paid me a little super chat. Thank you, Amanda. Thank you so much for that huge donation. That was very generous of you. Now, if anybody wants a super chat reading, please hit the super chat button. Now, I do need to quickly go and grab something to eat. Joanna and Rhonda, how are you guys going? We've got a lot of moderators on here. Rhonda, I do know that at certain times you like to do your routine. And Joanna, I know you mentioned earlier that you weren't feeling too well, so you'll probably be wanting to go to bed. Just let me know how you guys are traveling because I'm fine to stay online for, I don't know how long. I've got nowhere to go. I haven't got a car. I've got nothing really I need to do except for be on here. Okay, so I've got a PayPal one. I'm just going to go and quickly stuff down a yogurt and grab some water, okay? I'll be back in a minute. Right. I'm so happy I got that big donation. That's made me feel really good. There are good people in the world. I mean, you are all good people that are online with me. I love you all. You're all like a family to me, all my regulars, all my newbies. I like this to be like a family get-together. We all concern for each other's well-being in this room, peace and love. But when I see like someone just do that, it's just, I don't know. Anyway, but I didn't want to accept it and not give out something, you know. I just, yeah. Anyway, I've just got my yogurt here. And what have I got that for? So where are we up to? Okay, so who was first? Was Chris first with PayPal, or was the Divine Goddess Super Chat? So Divine Goddess, hers is just a quick small one. General reading for you, Divine Goddess. Okay. Okay. Messages from Spirit. Hang on. Divine Goddess, Sashi. Messages from Spirit for Sashi. Wow, they're jumping out for you, Sashi. There's something you need to end. You need to finish it. You need to stop stressing here, Sashi. There's some new beginning you want to do, but you're not doing it. That's why it's upside down. Something you plan it in your head, but then you don't do it. Okay. Whoa, Sashi! Stress, stress, stress. Your messages at the moment are about forced changes that you just can't do anything about it. It could be about your job. It could be about what you want to do in your life. This is surprises you don't like. So this could be where you find out that that person at work, that they're moving on, or you find out that you need to go somewhere else for your work or something you were planning on doing. This is where things go different. But the universe or the spirit message is telling you that it reaches its peak, and then it gets a little bit less, a little bit less, a little bit less. You might be finding out news about somebody that's married that's getting a divorce too. You might hear news from a family member or something that they're going to be getting divorced, because the black 2 and the 4 can be a divorce. Sorry, I'm eating yogurt. It also, Sashi, can be where you have a business that is divorcing, like a business that's changing its direction and going to branch out all over the place. But this can be negative emotions that you've been holding on to, negative emotions, and you need to go and do a retreat or something and release this stuff, and you need to let go of something here. You're holding on to something there that could be toxic or negative for you. I wasn't expecting that sort of stuff to come out. You got the Ace of Diamonds at the bottom. You will get to your Ace of Diamonds. This can be some new beginning, but you've just got to go through a process at the moment. I think this might be stress about the relationship as well, that you're wanting something, but it's just not moving forward the way you would like it. Okay. You will be having problems with money there. You're trying to balance money there. Crap. I don't know if I took those other ones. I think I did. You might be having a love connection coming up for you soon. You need to walk away from something, Sashi. This is a reluctance to move. This is you moving away. Let's get you a message card, and thank you for your super chat. Yes, you've got the man holding your heart. Now, I believe that with what you've told me in the past, I believe that that's that person that you work with, but I also believe that if you released yourself from any bond that you have with that person, you might actually find somebody that is your soulmate, your twin flame, and holds onto your heart. But you've got some sort of healing and some sort of journey you need to participate in for this to come in. But that's a nice card for that to come out. Yeah. So hang on a sec. You might be involved with a Gemini as well with that card there. All right, Sashi, let's just quickly give you a yes or no. Just think about something, yes or no, Sashi. Divine Goddess is Sashi, if everybody's wondering who I'm talking to. I find it funny that your name is Sashi and his name is Shashi. It's so similar. All right, so that was an elephant in the room that dropped out, if you didn't see that. The elephant in the room means that when you're next to that guy, that you don't say anything and it becomes uncomfortable, and that can make him uncomfortable. So you need to speak up, speak your mind. So messages for you, Sashi. Just think of yes and no in case it comes out. Just say no. Now that can mean no at this time. A new job or promotion is around. Stop limiting yourself. Stop playing it safe. Go for it. That's a card of go for it. Love hasn't been easy for you, but the new door will open soon. So open up that doorway, Sashi. Open up that doorway. All right, let me eat some more yogurt. Now, really, Chris was next, yes? Really, Chris was next. Lisa, what I've been doing is I'm doing like the pay readings. Then I'm doing like 1 or 2 of the free readings. If a moderator is wanting a question, I'm throwing them in the middle. Or if you donate, you'll go next. Really, Chris, let me go and check PayPal. Here we go. Shannon and you. Okay, so we're looking at whether you two should be together or move on. Okay, so I'll just ask, will you reconcile? I won't ask one or the other because then it gets confusing. Will you reconcile with Shannon? Is there a reconciliation coming? Now, let me just get that going again. All right, let me have a few mouthfuls. No wonder I'm skinny. This is my lunch. A little baby tub of yogurt. I'm never going to put weight on if that's all I eat at lunchtime. Sometimes I eat nothing. Yesterday I ate nothing all day, and then at 2 o'clock I ate 1 slice of toast. That was it. It just all depends on my emotions. If I'm not hungry, it's usually because of my emotions. I know other people, they just look at food and they put on weight. I've got a friend, she had a lot of drama and a lot of emotional drama, and she just eats and eats and eats. And I went to her house and I had gone really, really skinny. The weight I had lost, she had put on, and we were both going through like a drama. Anyway, Chris, let's get on to you. So, Chris, your reading is starting at 10 minutes past 1. So please make sure you save this reading so you can come back to it and have a look and write down the time of it. No, sorry, that's the time on my clock, 10 minutes past 1. 1-1, Joanna. Your reading starting at 1 hour. 1 hour and 1 minute. So, wow. 1 hour, 1 minute, 1-1 on the clock. So I'm just looking at my clock and it's got 1-1-1, and then my time's got 1-1-1. It's 11 minutes past 1. Okay, so I'm getting some messages again. And it's bloody raining again. Oh my God. I was hoping that it stopped so that we can get out of this house on the weekend and go down the coast or something. Okay, so the time is starting now. I'm just going to look at the actual time. It's 11 past 1. So I should be wrapping this up by 20 past 1. So Christelle and Shannon. Was it Shannon? Christelle and Shannon. Please show me, will they reconcile? Will Christelle and Shannon reconcile? Will Christelle and Shannon reconcile? Okay, you, Shannon, the relationship. Christelle, Shannon. Okay, bottom of the deck. We could have a reconciliation here with the Ten of Hearts energy. You've got a long journey you're going on here. In the past, we show the separation, we show the sadness at home, the isolation, feeling left out. We do see where you've been trying to heal. I feel you've been throwing yourself into work here, Chris. I feel like you've been trying to just get on target with things, just work things out. You are very desired by whether it's this person or somebody new. You could have something new if you want it. I feel that this is your person showing up as the little boy that needs to grow up. So it could be that this person just, they weren't ready for commitment, or they weren't, designed to go into that kind of commitment thing. But sitting here on this side, at the moment, it's showing you as free and easy, and I don't mean that in a derogative way. I'm just saying that you're free-spirited is the better word. Free-spirited, focusing on your own healing, looking after yourself, eating the right foods, getting the right exercise, getting some sleep. So this is all about looking after yourself here. I do have news and invitations coming in here. You'll be deciding what you want to do about that. Now when we look at your person, where's he at the moment? In the past, that's the breakup. Was it a shock, the breakup, to you or him? Was it a shock that what went on with this relationship? Somebody was irresponsible. I'd have to say with the little boy that needs to grow up, and then that card sitting there, that was probably him. Yeah, we got 2 black 6s sitting here. This is just showing somebody that is irresponsible with their time, their words, their mannerisms, whatever. He needs to grow up. Whether he will or not, I don't know. He does have a strong desire for you. I feel that you're very attached to him. You do have a lot of things that you share in common. Now, let's see about getting back together or moving forward. Right, we got opposite cards here, Chris. It doesn't want to answer. Let's just move them to away. So what we've got here with this connection, this would be walking away, but it's a very hard thing to do. This would be being together and long-term commitment. This would be that it's over, it doesn't work. This is commitment and going on the journey together, and this is being very confused about the whole matter. You also have clubs, diamonds, spades, hearts. When I see that, you look at what card is a double, which is a spade. It means that you're confused about the changes that have happened in the past. There is stuff that you haven't let go of from the past here, Chris. So you're wanting to know, will you reconcile with this person? I'd have to say it's a very, very choppy slope. It's like where you would get together, but the past thing has not healed. Then you would get together and you think, wow, this is my soulmate. This is where I'm meant to be. I want to have a commitment with this person. But parts of what you were when you first knew each other and you're in love and you're running around, it's gone. Parts of what you had were gone. And it doesn't look like they're coming back. This over here, it needs to be together. This needed to be dead and gone. This needed to be the new beginning. But they're separated by the past. So I don't feel that if he betrayed you or he lied or he hurt you in some way, I don't feel that that has been mended, and I don't know whether it can be mended. So what I'm seeing there is not a reconciliation, but it's not that it will never happen either. Okay, Carol, we'll get on to you soon. Let me look at the clock. Right, we've still got time. So let's look more. We're going to do the same thing with the tarots now. Christelle and Shannon. Show me about Christelle's energy, Shannon's energy, and the relationship. So your energy, you want love and happiness and stability. He loves you. The energy between the two of you, it's you. You have this thing in your head, you're headstrong, you want things a certain way. I do feel you still hold on to things from the past as well. Let's keep going. You want lots of love and happiness, but you fear more heartbreak and tears. Trust me, I know that kind of feeling where you want to do something or be involved in something or go to this job or whatever it is, and you have your heart set on it. And if something's gone wrong in the past, you fear that kind of thing returning. So yeah, we've got him with the King of Love, the Knight of Love. We've got the Marriage and Stability card. We got you headstrong, sitting there thinking, I think I need to walk away. I think this is what you're wanting with him, and he knows this is what you're wanting with him. There's too many secrets in that haven't been solved. There's stuff that's unsolved in this relationship. The little boy that won't grow up, coming out again. Future for both of you, this can be impulsive. This is like two children. It should be two adults together. It's also, if you have a child, Christelle, it's showing mother and child that you've got to think about your future to grow. This could be where you're going in reverse. The relationship goes in reverse, where it's mature and that, and then it's not. It can also be where you're investigating things just a little bit too much because of whatever the past was. If I just had cards like this would be like the proposal, a wedding, a love offer, and then making cement plans. So he maybe wants to come back in. I think it's all going to be up to you. If there is some secrets unsolved or something that was never admitted to or whatever, it might be very tough to get past all of that. Down the bottom, we got you showing up as the Queen of Cups. So I think that you're going to, in this relationship, you're going to need to look at things from a logical, financial, physical well-being, mental well-being. You're going to have to look at things from what is best for you, what happened in the past with you two. Is it possible to just be together and step over that and move forward into the future and forget about all of that? There does look like bits of what used to be good and bad are completely gone now and cannot return, but it also looks like other things might keep returning into this relationship. So I hope this is helping you. Let me just get some more information, and let's get the... And let me know, girls, by putting big red crosses across the screen if my sound goes out, because sometimes when I get to an hour and a half, the sound goes out. So if the sound goes out, please put cross, cross, cross all across the screen, and I'll look across to make sure. Just think of a yes or no question about this situation, Christelle, and we'll see. Obviously, you're meant to have these cards. You might win. Time to rest before you're getting busy. You might be wrong about something as well. A celebration, a wedding, a party is coming up. That Jack possibly was him getting invited to something and inviting you to come along. So there may be something like that. New job, new house looks good. When I see the new job, new house, it can represent new relationship might be on the agenda. So we'll just do you these that I was shuffling as well. Okay, I don't like that because that's about narcissism, love bombing in a relationship, a one-sided relationship. So I feel like if you two got back together, you'd be trying to hold it together, and you might act like you're somebody that you're not to try and keep the situation going. We've got a new phase. It's time to transform and grow. It's also showing that it's okay to change your mind about something. And down here, you've got to seek the truth and clarity, and you've got to stand together and feel, where do you feel force and honor and protection? Do you feel it with this person? Do you see yourself in 10 years' time being happy and sitting around together with the kids and watching a movie? Or do you see a lifetime of what's this, what's that, what's this? So anyway, thank you for your donation. That is your reading. Now, we had another PayPal, didn't we? Sarah. Sarah's up next. The question is on PayPal, is it? Oh, you've been looking for a new house, Chris. Well, the new house is there. It's on the agenda. So you had some other stuff coming up in there. Can be all about a house and property as well. But your answer to your question, I don't want to tell you to wait for a reconciliation and you could wait around forever and it just doesn't work out. And I don't want to tell you to move on either, because that's not my place. I feel like you need to be that Queen of Swords and make firm decisions for your own well-being. Okay, and thank you so much for the donation. Sarah's next, PayPal reading. How does Brad feel about me on a soul level, and what would he say to me if he can? Okay, let me have a look at the PayPal first, just to confirm. There's nothing there. Sarah, you've paid in Australian dollars. I think you are Australian, aren't you, Sarah? The PayPal donation is actually... Oh, no, you're in Canada. Oh, no, that's US dollars. That's okay. I thought that was Australian dollars. It was showing me the wrong thing. Okay, no worries. You've paid the correct money. I wasn't going to ask for any more money. I was just going to say that next time, make sure you pay that extra couple of dollars. But no, that's all right. I thought that was Australian dollars. Okay. So Sarah's question is, how does Brad feel about you, and what would he say to you? So we'll focus on you and Brad, was it? Sorry. Brad, yes, Brad. Well, that name's prominent, isn't it, Joanna and Rhonda? That name came out just now and I couldn't remember what the name was. Brad. Okay, maybe something went down. Let's have a look. Sorry, let me look at the timing. What time is it for me? Okay, your reading is starting. Save this reading, save this video, and that way you can come back to it, Sarah. It's just write down somewhere that it starts at 1 hour and 14 minutes and you'll find your reading, okay? My clock is on 124. I like those numbers. Okay, 124. How does Brad feel about Sarah? And if he could speak to her, what would he like to say to her? How does Brad feel about Sarah? What's the connection there? How does he feel about Sarah? There's something to do with a third party that just flipped over. So I don't know if he's already involved with somebody or you are, but that just showed me that there's some other person in the past or in the distance that was involved. Sarah, Brad, the connection. Sarah, Brad, the connection. We're going to do a little bit different connection. And what would Brad say? Okay, let's get these. Sarah, Brad, their connection, and what would he say? Sarah, Brad, the connection. Sarah, Brad, the connection, what would he say? Sarah, Brad, the connection, what would he say? Bottom of the deck. There's definitely messages that need to be said. That may be an actual invitation to do something or go somewhere coming up for you. It might have nothing to do with Brad as well. Okay, so for you, Sarah, what do we get about you? You're You're a little bit confused with the ace being upside down like that, but you do want a love connection. You do want a journey. This is like where you hang out with somebody. You might work with this person. You might love this person secretly. You might, you know, find out that he goes to the local club and you turn up at that club to be around him. You might find out what kind of sports he does and things like that. You just want to be a part of something. Be on the lookout for fines or like bills and things that you haven't paid, because you've got a money number sitting next to an upside down contract. So make sure you're applying yourself to a contract at the moment. So if you're meant to do a certain thing, make sure you're doing it. Make sure you're paying your bills. So that's just some other messages there. I don't know why this is here. Like I said, the third party thing flipped when I was shuffling before. This card here can be cheating, lying, stealing. It's come out on your side. So if Brad is involved with somebody and you're trying to be involved with him, well, that's why I would get that. It could also mean that in your past, somebody did this kind of thing to you, or in his past, somebody did that to him. Okay, and it also could mean that you're in a relationship right now, you don't want to be in it anymore, and so you're looking at Brad. Okay, so there's a lot of ways of looking at it. I do feel that you're about to embark on all your dreams come true with the Nine of Cups energy sitting there. Nine of Cups can mean getting emotional and sad about a past event as well. It doesn't have to be cheating, that card. It can simply mean like some sort of betrayal on somebody's part. It can be some sort of defeat or letdown. Okay, so let's move on to Brad. Brad's in two minds about you. Brad's connection with you, we do have the Seven of Spades, Seven of Swords, something to do with July energy or somebody that's born in July. There could be a death that's happened in his family, your family, something like that. But there is some sort of past energy there. It's kind of black. This is where somebody tells you something and then they tell you something else. Some of what this person says is true. Some of what this person says is not true. This is also where you feel comfortable in your own skin. You feel comfortable where you are. He feels uncomfortable sometimes about things. He's also got the cards of distance. Now, this can be where somebody lives in a different country, or it can be where somebody mentally distances themselves from somebody else. It's also where I'm getting an anger there around a money situation and work. So he's got some sort of drama going on there. He's had something end and he's now victorious and moving forward. So he may have gone through a divorce, a breakup. He may have lost a job, got a new job, but he's got something going on down there. When I look at the energy between the two of you, we have a third party kind of card coming out, but we do have a strength. The strength card can mean a relationship that's growing and it's building. What time did I start this reading, guys? I'm just looking up the clock and I've totally forgot what time I started it. Oh, shit. Was it 1 hour and 14 minutes? Have I been reading for about 5 minutes, guys? Someone please confirm how long have I been reading this? I forgot to... I know the time was 1:24. 1:24, 5 minutes. Yeah, I remember the numbers now. The energy between you is you could have a good relationship, but he's looking at one journey, you're looking at a different journey. So yous are very different, but you could have a connection with each other. If we had it this way, yous are very connected. You're wanting to form some sort of bond together. So it's a good card to have. I just feel like maybe in the past you've been cheated on or lied to or betrayed in some way. And I feel like he's gone through something like that, but maybe in a different circumstance. Maybe not something personal, maybe more something to do with work. Right, so let's have a look at what if he would talk to you, what would it be about? He would talk to you about things that you have in common. He would talk to you about food, sport, politics, the weather, places that he likes to go, sports, whatever. So you would talk about things that you have in common if he could talk to you. He'd also talk about this love connection thing here, what he's passionate about, what you're passionate about. He could talk about children or a daughter. something to do with a daughter, a baby girl, something like that. He may talk about a sorrow past kind of thing. This can be where somebody's missing somebody. So he might say that he's missing you, or he might tell you a story about where he felt very sad and lonely, stuff like that. But this is nice, happy energy. This is where somebody feels left out and they sit at home and they shut the door and they don't want to talk to anybody. So if he could talk to you, I think it's very good energy. He'd also talk to you about the options that you have to move forward, like in a relationship with him, apart from him, at work, love, money, whatever. So this is all the options. Some of the stuff he would want to say you might not like, but a lot of the stuff he would like to say you would like. So I think this is good energy. He'd also tell you about his nightmares and fears. He might tell you about things that have gone wrong in his life, or you might talk to him about some sort of pain and suffering you've been through in the past. I keep looking up at my computer like I'm looking at you, talking to you, Sarah. Yeah, so let's just look at the time. Okay, we've still got 2 minutes to go. Let's get on to the rest of the cards. So hopefully that's helped you with you and Brad about what he feels and if he could talk to you. But it does show me general stuff about his everyday life there as well. That can't be helped. When I read cards, it comes out like that. So let's just get you some more energy on the table. Right, so just have a yes and no question in your mind, Sarah. Let's see what we get here. This will be messages about you and Brad as well. Mainly messages from Brad. What would he say if he could say something to you? I feel a lot of heartbreak and pain for some reason when I look at those cards, like a really strong desire, but a really strong pain there at the same time. He would tell you, manifest positive things. You've been told to manifest on the positive side of life. You might win. Time to rest before you get busy. Those cards come out for the other reading, so we'll just give you some more. That came out as well. See, I just shuffled that on a totally different matter, and you were meant to get those messages as well. Stop limiting yourself. Stop playing it safe. Take a risk, Sarah, and keep away from negative people and negative energies. Look at these two cards. This is a big, strong message for you today. Manifest positive things. Keep away from negative people. So that's what you have, Sarah. Let's just do one of these for you. What's a message for Sarah? And thank you again for your donation. Up next, we got Carol with where did Carol donate? Did Carol donate? Oh, super chat. Okay, I can see that there. Okay, we'll do Carol next. And then can we just clarify who's in the room still and wanting a freebie reading? And please consider a super chat reading or a PayPal reading. Thank you. Messages for Sarah. You have the angel of strength here. You can do anything you set your mind to. You can put your mind forward. You may be dealing with a Leo energy when I see the lion here on the card. You have angel wings wrapped around you, watching you. You have the sun coming out right there beside you. This is where things will grow in a positive way if you have the positive mindset. So bottom of the deck, we had the garden and the gate. This is a card where you can either stay in your little circle of what you do with your people and how you act and what you say, or you can venture out the gate. The gate has an opening for you to either go through and start doing your journey, or you can stay where you are. But either way, you've got the strength card, you've got positive cards there, you have the wishes coming true. Let's just give you two of these to finish off, and thank you again. Hopefully this has helped. So we got Mama B, we got Ashley, we got Kylie, we got Lisa still waiting. Carol's up next. So Ashley, Mama B, Lisa, is Cheryl, Heather, Carol M. Oh, we got Carol M there twice, so Carol's next. So everybody on the list is still here? Okay. These messages just to finish off for you, Sarah. We have Breakup, separation, stopping the pattern and silent treatment. Now, it doesn't have to be all of that. It can simply be stopping the pattern. There's an abandonment thing there. Like I said, I kept feeling this sadness, this loneliness or something when I was looking at the cards, this withdrawal. Heartbreaks come out as well, Sarah. Separation, you've got 3 cards of separation, heartbreak and loneliness and all of this sort of thing. I'm really surprised that all of that came out in one hit. This is about healing, 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 healing. So that's what I have for you. Those cards don't really match too much with what else we had there. We got the karmic relationship when I slide off on the cards. This can be good or not so good as well. This can be a karmic debt that you're paying with this person. So you're meant to do this journey with this person for the good or for the bad. Okay, and that's what I had for you, so hopefully that helped. Thank you. Yeah, I know. Yikes, eh? I would not like to get those cards for me. I don't know why all 3 of them. I need to separate them in the deck. I'm going to give you a reshuffle, Sarah, because I really don't like that. 3 more messages, positive messages, please, for Sarah to finish her reading. I don't like finishing a reading on a yucky note. It could just be about stop the pattern and heal. Stop the pattern and heal. And it might not be you, it might be his energies too. A new phase is coming. Prepare for the union. Endings will bring about your new beginning. The transition phase has begun. And time to go and have a cup of coffee. This is feeling uplifted. So thank you, cards. The cards, and thank you, Spirit. They gave me a better message. This is going and socialising, having a cup of coffee with the girls, with the family. I don't drink coffee personally. I love the smell of it. I just don't like drinking it. And plus I'm an anxiety head, so I really need to keep away from coffee. Otherwise I'll be really, really off the Richter with caffeine. Anyway, that's it for you, Sarah. Thank you so much. Super chat, Carol. Does Rodrigo want a serious relationship with me? Okay, so does Rodrigo want a serious relationship? Does Rodrigo want a serious relationship? A donut and a coffee. Thank you, Ashley. Does Rodrigo want a serious relationship with Carol? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What was bottom of the deck? Not fitting in. Bottom of the deck was not fitting in for some reason. This is yes, by the way, Carol. This is the heart matter. This is some sort of reconciliation and apologies and going places together. This is being responsible for each other. And these here actually mean not too sure about anything. Imbalance in a relationship, even in a friendship. So this is where somebody's not too sure about anything at all. It's not no, but it's just I'm not sure or I'm not ready. And this is all yes. So you've got yes there that this Rodrigo does want a serious relationship. Let's get you 2 of these. Hopefully they're not the separation and axe cards again. What's that? Might sound silly, but I've complimented people and they'll have some random person as their pick. Oh, people do it all the time, Heather, where they're using somebody else's profile, somebody else's name. I just think those people don't have a life or something when they're doing that. You know, they need to, I don't know, sort themselves out. Anyway, so here we go. You've got keys on a ring. This is can be like one night stand and being strung along, the keys on a ring. It can be like, hey, do you want to go with me? Let's do this. So this is the opposite of a commitment. But this here is saying expansion, new phase, and the union happening. So I'm going to give you a yes on that, Carol. This here might be where you're worried about it just being not much, like it's just boyfriend, girlfriend, hookups, all of that sort of thing. I am going to give you a yes, but I think you need to give it time, Carol. This is a super chat, so I'll give you some of these and one of these. The goddess of the moon. Okay, the goddess of the moon means that he desires you a lot. It can mean to trust in your intuition. She's holding the moon above her head. It's not like the moon card in the tarot. I hate the moon card in the tarot because it's all about secrets and that. The only way I like the moon card in the tarot is when it comes up upside down and somebody's going to get exposed. That happened recently, actually. That happened recently with a reading between me and another person. Me and another reader, sorry. Right. This is commitment, this is disaster, and this is meant to be. So your person you're asking about is just not ready, Carol. They're just not ready. You need to just go along with the flow, go along with the tides of the moon, the sun, the tides of the ocean, this is trusting in your own intuition. What makes you happy? What makes you feel good? Are you happy just dating and doing this thing? Does it have to be something committed? Can you wait? Because this is showing me, yes, commitment, double aces, ace of hearts, ace of cups, double whammy. That's actually a wedding, by the way. This here is like disaster, waiting for disaster to happen. But the Wheel of Fortune is telling me you're fated to be with this person. And we got another ace underneath. So triple aces would mean 1 year. So maybe he will commit to you, but it's going to take at least a year from now or from the beginning of this year. But it's like it's 1 year away. So I'm going to give you a yes to your question. I do feel there's some things that you need to iron out in that relationship. I think you need to embody yourself with love and everything that you are a goddess within yourself. Anyway, what do we have now? Okay, guys, I've been online now for what? 1.5 hours. What time is it? It's 1:45. So I might be wrapping things up in about half an hour or so. So we will close the lists now. Definitely stop the PayPal donation ones. I'll only accept the super chat ones. If somebody comes in and wants to join on the list, no worries, Carol. I hope that made some sense to you. They are not sorry. Have you posted your question somewhere else? Oh, for 2 questions. I'm definitely not doing any more PayPal questions. Let me have a look. Okay, thank you, Doa? D? Doa? Okay, I need to read your question now. Okay, post your first question and then post your second question. Have we got her questions here? Do I need to scroll back? No? Okay, I'm waiting for the question. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to shuffle the deck and say question 1 and 2. I'm not going to read your questions yet. And I'm going to separate this so I can do the 2 questions because it won't be 20 minutes long. It'll be about probably 15 minutes long, but I'll get both questions out in 15 minutes. Because a 20-minute long reading normally would cost $40 at least. So yeah. Anyway, we'll do the 2 questions. Wow, lots of stuff's dropping out for you, D. Or Doa. Your name's Doa, is it? Right, so this will be for your question 1 on this side, question 2. I've got 2 tarot decks, so this will be for question 1 for Doa. And this will be for question 2. Let me just move them. Okay. Right. Doa, D. First question. I interviewed for a job yesterday, but I was not very hopeful of my chances. That said, do you see me getting a job from the company I interviewed with yesterday? I had this question earlier on from somebody else that sent in for a job today. Okay, so first question is about a job. So let's reshuffle this deck and this deck and look at the clock. The reading, save this reading, D, so you can come back to it because other stuff will come out in the information. It's 1:36 when your reading commences. So save this, this whole live feed today. That way next week, next month or whatever, you can come back and have a listen to what I said in the reading. Okay, so here we go with D. Let me look at my clock. I'm going to try and spend till 1:54. Okay, 1:54 is the first question. I'm going to put these all together because there's not enough cards. 1, 2, 3. So you interviewed yesterday. You're not hopeful, but the interview you had yesterday, will you get a job offer from the company that interviewed you yesterday? 1:54. Oh, I've just looked up on my clock to confirm, and it's on 1:47, Joanna, Rhonda. It's on 1:47 right now. And I just had a thought in my head about something, a good thought, a happy thought. Okay, the job D interviewed for yesterday, will they get an opportunity in that company? This over here says yes. Was it a family company or like a brother and sister company, or has it got an affiliate company joined to it? Because this is yes over here, like right now. This is your fears and worries about it all, like you feel like you didn't have the right information for the questions that they asked you. This would be the person interviewing you where you felt like they were superior and you sort of feel like you stuffed up or something with the questions. There was something they asked you that you didn't really know the answer to, or you felt like lack of confidence over here. So this is what happened. This is showing me that that's a yes about you getting an opportunity. This down here is showing me that you are either they feel that you either not committed to that job, or that you're not qualified for that job, or that you might live too far away and you can't get there backwards and forwards to the job. So there's something here about lack of commitment and lack of wanting to stay at that job. But this here means yes, that you'll get offered a position. So we'll just go further into this to see why we've got this. So this could mean that you'll get offered a job, but it won't be the position you went for. It might be something lower. And I don't think you're going to like that, because this is where somebody, they won't commit themselves to something, and they feel like that's not my responsibility. Okay, so Dara get a position in the company that she interviewed yesterday. Your problem area could be that you don't have the right certificate or the right education or training or experience or something with this card here. It's something to do with your past, maybe the past job that you had, maybe the past something to do with schooling. There's something missing for this job. But this is a yes about the job, and especially with the king here as well. Triple ace, that's a yes about the job. But look at what comes out in the future, the tower. Tower's coming out here. Let me just move that. The tower is coming out for you, which is very strange. Hang around. This telling me for a job would be that you need to wait. You need to get more experience or something like that. Or you might not want what they offer. Or if you get it, you're not going to stay there. This is the heavy burden thing sitting there too. I think that responsibilities or something that it would be too much or something. It could interfere on personal life as well. Tower and rescue. Now, I was thinking that the tower could mean that a position they want for you somebody else is in that position, and then something happens where that person, they might say to you, you don't get the job you applied for, but we found this position. Somebody doesn't work for us anymore, and we want you to take it because something happened to this person. This person left or was sacked or whatever, and then you come in. They want you to take that position. So I feel like it's a yes about getting a position at the company, but I think that what you went for, there's something missing for you to have it. Also, we've got some sort of romantic thing interfering in your job life. We got this stress and fears thing here that you don't feel capable about something. And then we got this defeat going on. Unless you're applying for something that's to do with government, hospital, a school, that could just mean that. If it was a hospital, I'd say that, let's say you applied to work in maternity. They say, we want to put you in trauma. We want to put you in the trauma area, the ER. If you applied for a government job in, I don't know, the money sector or something, they might want to put you in the insurance sector. It's like they're going to offer you something and you don't really like it. So, yeah, I'm going to give it a yes that you'll get a position. But I'm going to give it a wishy-washy no there about what it is, what it entails. Anyway, that is the first question. We'll just grab these to finish it off. You don't need to mark the time because it's up to 152 now. I said 154 for the first reading. And then 202 will be the end of this second reading. So just think of a yes or no you got about the job or other jobs and stuff like that, and we'll see what messages we get for that. What does Doa need to know right now about work? What should she do? What's her answer, yes or no? Thank you, Zaria. Thank you. Oh, one of my moderators, you've gone and donated. Thank you. It does happen. You get a yes here. Doa, that's nice. I hope you wanted a yes. Believe in yourself. I felt this self-doubt thing, and even the way your question was, I don't feel I went really well, but will I get a position? Think it, know it, do it, be it. So believe in yourself here. You've got a yes there. Someone from your past, like I said, there's some emotional thing interfering in this job. So someone from your past might be coming back. Okay, so we're going to finish up this reading at 2 minutes past. I need to go backwards and find the question, the second question. Yeah, no more PayPal donations, please. Only super chats. If anybody new comes in, I'm not adding any more to the free list, but if they super chat donation the $5 I will read for them. Oh, your name is D? I was looking on your PayPal, it says Doa. Okay, D. I've been calling you D and Doa. Sorry, I just seen that now. Second question. Update on Tim's feelings and intentions for me. Okay, so 2 minutes past 2 will be the end of this for me. D wants to know about Tim's current feelings and intentions towards D. What is Tim's current feelings and intentions towards D? So we're going to do you, D, Tim, the energy. D, Tim, the energy. D, Tim, the energy. D, Tim, the energy. Bottom of the deck. We have reconciliation, sadness, but also happiness at the same time. You got double black 3 sitting around you, D. Responsibilities in that you're very, very responsible kind of person. Sometimes maybe just a little bit too strict with things of how things should be. But this is like a third party kind of thing. Like there's fears and worries about somebody else interfering. Now this doesn't have to be a third party as in somebody that he's running around with or you're running around with. It can be your mother, your father, your sister, children, whatever. There's some sort of interference over here within your relationship with Tim. Tim's got the good 3 of hearts here. He's actually got a sequence that means a pregnancy and a baby. So I don't know how young you are, whether you've had children or whatever, but this is usually where 2 people are talking about having a baby, how many babies they're going to have. And this actually looks the opposite of the normal reading of what I do. Usually the woman's saying she's ready, she wants a baby, but this looks the opposite, where Tim is saying that about being a parent and that and talking about the future. There's a lot of fear around it though. Sometimes he's jealous of you around your friends. We got a jealousy card and friendship card there. He's showing responsibility and you're showing responsibility. You're both very responsible for things. He is showing a friendship vibe with you, but it's good if you're in a relationship, if you get into a long-term relationship, you want to know that at the end of the day that yous are best friends. You know, that yous are not just a couple who were in love and running around and had your marriage or whatever, that down decades later that yous can look at each other and know that yous are the best of friends. So he's got that friendship vibe there. He's also got the sexy vibe. Sometimes I feel you shut that down over here, Dee. The intentions and the relationship energy is showing good and not so good. We do have the double 4s, which I don't like because that can be either you or him that listen a little bit too much to outside people, what they think about the 2 of you, what they think about the relationship, whether you should be together, not be together. The relationship has got some cracks in it with this black 2 sitting here. It can mean where it's gone out of whack and it looks like because of another female and what she has to say. I do feel it's very up and down. See how we got black, red, black, black, red, red, black, red, black. That's where the relationship is good, it's not so good. It's good, it's not so good. Now the good cards are outweighing the black cards, the bad cards. This one is pretty strong here. I feel like it's something in the past on his side of the fence. So let's just get more information about Tim and his intentions. Let me scroll up. What's going on here? We've had a Zaria's super chat will be next. Can we get Zaria's question ready? Oh, there it is. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Rhonda. Did Joanna go or is she here? I know Joanna's still here. And what have we got on the list? We've got Ashley, Mama B, Lisa, Cheryl, Heather, Kylie. Okay. So we'll get through that. And then that's it. No more. I don't even care if they do super chats and that and they come in the room. No more now. I need to finish up. And please put big red X's if or even that hand sign that Lisa's using, please put that up if my sound starts going crazy because it has done it in the past when I get to this level. Okay, so here we go with D. How you want marriage and commitment. Tim, he does love you. And hanging around at the moment. Your relationship's in limbo. You're wanting commitment, stability, happiness, happily ever after. Now, this card actually does show there's the married couple, the happy couple. You know, they're happy. It does show this woman here who's interfering. She wants to interfere. I don't know about these people that interfere in other people's relationships, but anyway. Over here, we got the cup overflowing with love. Tim's intentions. You asked about his intentions. He does desire you. We got the desire card here. He does love you. He does think about, like, if you're young and you're going to have a family together, he thinks about that sort of thing in the future. But at the moment, it's just showing, like, hanging in limbo. Like, the 2 of you are sitting on either side of things and you're just watching, like, the stormy waters below, the moon and the sun fighting with each other at the top. So it's sort of like, what's real, what's not real? Is this solid? Is this just friendship? What is this? So, yeah, it's sort of a bit of a mix match, this thing with Tim. We've got you wanting to go on this love journey. You're definitely wanting something solid and secure over here. He wants to be victorious with you. He wants to win you over. And down here, the relationship, you are very desired by Tim. We got the card of desire here. You will start a new beginning. You're worried about being a fool in this relationship, D. You're worried about, is it real, isn't it real? He's got the Sun. The Sun is the best card in the deck with any question you're asking. Job, money, health, love. To me, that's the best card ever. He may have some major success at the moment with work as well. I'm picking up on that as well. Plus this new money thing that is going on. And down here, D, we've got the last cards. Now, you've got the Journey card come out. Unfortunately, you got the card of the Battle. I just think you two are chalk and cheese. I think sometimes you are happy, sometimes you are not. I think he gives you mixed signals. And I think sometimes you confuse things with the past and now. So, yeah, that's what I'm getting about you and Tim. Bottom of the deck, we got the Truth Teller sitting here. So that's a good card to come out about Tim. You said about his intentions. That's truth. His intentions are truthful intentions. And the Sun, his intentions, that's pretty damn good. Okay, we are nearly finished. We got 1 minute to go. Let's give you some of these about you and Tim. D and Tim. And sorry that I was calling you Doa. It said that on the PayPal. Sorry I was calling you that name. D. Okay, you got stuff to work through. We got opposite cards again. This is an addictive relationship. This is being codependent or controlling somebody. Tim, you can't go there. You're not going there. I want you to come home, whatever. So this can be like controlling a situation. It can be where he's controlling you, what you wear, who you talk to, whatever. Here in the middle, we've got the Mask where you're not really showing your feelings or he's not really showing his feelings. And then we got the wedding rings. We got the committed people, married, happy, self-contented, eternal love, establishing a promise. So you got opposite cards. This is a relationship that's got a problem. This is a relationship that's blossoming. So it's a very confusing read on you and Tim. We'll just get a message card for you, D, just to finish off. And thank you again for your double donation today. Every cent helps. Walking away. We got the walking away card as a message to you. I feel that... Ooh. I feel that that's about walking away from a situation, not so much about Tim, especially if what I was seeing in that reading there. I just think that if things get rough between you and him, walk away for a little bit, go and spend time with your friends or your family, and then come back together. If situation's getting tough at work or school or whatever it is you're doing, just give some space sometimes. But yeah, I think sometimes there's this walking away energy. One more card. And then we got the Door to Romance. So we're getting opposite cards all through you and Tim. Sometimes it's great, sometimes it's not. And that's how relationships are, D, you know. Some relationships, they can be floating along a cloud for months and months and months, and then catastrophe. And then there can be crap going on for weeks and weeks and weeks. But as long as the months and months and months are good, doesn't matter if you have a little bit of a rumble in between. Okay, so we had Zaria, my moderator, up next with her donation. Thank you so much. Zaria, where is it? Ooh. Where's Zaria's question? Will I pass my New York State Real Estate Finals exam on March the 19th? I hope so. Hope so. Will Zaria pass her real estate exams in March? No worries, D. I hope it helped. Will Zaria pass her real estate exams in March? Will Zaria pass her real estate exams in March? Zaria pass her real estate exams in March. In my head, I'm going, please tell her yes. Please tell her yes. 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 That's real estate. And there's the boss. There is something that won't be, like if there's, let's say there's 4 subjects, one of the subjects will be lower than what was expected, but this is a straight out yes. We remove this. But that's real estate. The 10 of diamonds is a house or a property, and when you get 2 10s, doesn't matter if they're black or red, it's property and real estate, and that's a house that's working. I think there may be something right now, if there's something that you need to put more focus and study into, you need to do it now. So this is a straight out really, really good yes. Let's see what we got here. Your other messages, being that your name's Zaria Tarot. There's the other 10. Forget about it being the 10 of Swords. It is upside down. All these cards, I've picked them up upside down. Bottom of the deck, we got success. We got the money card. We got the Magician, making it all happen. The 10, I just said, even if you get a black 10, 2 10s to me is success and real estate. But yeah, that could be in the past, or can be where you're stressing or you're defeating yourself. Manifest your dreams. And the hanging around cards come out, which to me doesn't make much sense in that. There's you sitting Queen of the Castle. But yeah, bottom of the deck, I'd have to say that that 9 of Pentacles is you sitting there like King Ding. You're like, whee! So I'm going to say congratulations right now. This could be the official building as well, the 10 of Swords. Forget about the knives in the back and all of that. That may be a personal issue that you're worried about at the moment. It could also be the hospital and some female that needs to go to hospital because of some sort of medical mishap. Or the wrong medication or something like that. There may be someone in the family with that going on at the same time. So sometimes when I see a big black card like that in a positive reading, it can mean that while you're celebrating, something negative is happening to somebody else in your life, in your family. Let's just get you, we'll just give you these. These are normally about a relationship, but we'll just give you 2 of these. And thank you so much for that donation. Angel of Love. Wow. That's nice. So that's like self-care too. When I see the Angel of Love, it can be about loving yourself and being positive about yourself. Messages for Zaria. Ascending to the heights. Camera. Now this is usually in a relationship. It can be where somebody's looking at things and it's saying use all your memories from the past or your learning and create your new memories going on your new journey. Bottom of the deck, you've got love. So you've got the Angel of Love and you've got the love card coming out. So what's going on, Zaria? I think you've got some sort of love affair going on here in your energies today. So thank you for your super chat. Oh, did you just pay again or was that from before? You just paid now? Okay, so Zaria, you played again? Okay, Zaria, yeah, no more super chats after this. I'm finished. Unless the people on the list want to pay them and get more information. Will Zaria have a successful real estate career? Will Zaria? Okay, Ashley, who's on the list, please? Ashley, Mama B, Lisa. Can I have those 3 questions ready to go? Because I'd like to finish up now. Will Zaria have a successful real estate career? I'd have to say that's a yes with those other cards we've seen. Don't get alarmed about that. That's a little bit of work, like a little bit of sales going on, and then that's an overload. That's work, 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 study. You're going to learn new things. You're going to be sitting queen of your castle. I think you're going to go from domestic kind of selling normal everyday houses to something more official and possibly get involved in estate management kind of thing, like people that have died and left their houses and selling that kind of thing. So that might be something that you go into and you'll do further focus into something more direct in a different energy. So I'd have to say that's a yes about the success there. There will be some things you need to learn to move forward. You may have relationship or health matters interfere with your career. And I'm not necessarily thinking about your own health. You may be helping somebody in the family and it takes you away from your journey, but then you'll return to the journey. Also, you're being told about a baby girl, pregnancy and a baby girl that's coming. So I don't know if you want to have a baby girl, but it looks like you're going to be having a baby girl, or someone close to you is. Okay. These are usually about romance and that. All right, yeah, you're going to separate yourself. The separation cards come out to do with your career path. Something will happen where a separation might happen, personal separation, or you might separate yourself from the job because you've got to do something else. The mirror can be about reflecting on everything, and it's got the relationship card about wounds and that coming into your career. So you're going to have to try and keep your personal life and your career life separated. And the talking cards come out. This is all about making sure you got the correct communication going on within that job. Let's just do these for you. Just think of a yes or no. And you did ask, will it be successful? You will be happy soon, just dropped out. Something might not go as planned. Like I said, I feel there might be some setback or delay. It could be a health matter. It could be a personal relationship matter. It could even be a pregnancy where you step away from the job because you're pregnant and feeling a little off balance. It might be coming there. And be patient. Be patient with this new job. So you need to be patient. It's not going to go bang and happen overnight. Oh my gosh, I'm going to have to answer that. Hello? I'm live right now. I'll ring you in about 10 minutes. I'm nearly finished. Bye. Sorry about that, guys. That was my daughter. She's probably asking me for money or something. All right. So, back onto the freebies, and thank you so much for your donation. Up next is Ashley. Okay, there's Ashley. Does the Sagittarius have a message for me today? It could be any message. Does NB, the Sagittarius, have a message for Ashley? Does NB, the Sagittarius, have a message for Ashley? Does NB have a message for Ashley? Yes, yes. There's a conversation. It looks like it's a nice message, but also there's something to do with third party or some sort of interference in a plan. I don't like black threes coming out like this. It can be where somebody feels left out. It can be like, let's say there's three brothers and there's been some sort of argument or something, and he says, I'm never talking to him again, and he shuts out one of his brothers. So it could be a message about something that went down, and it can also be a message about somebody that he hasn't talked to in ages, that he's ran into this person and he's not sure whether he should go on a journey with this person or not. But that's a yes, yes, yes. That's talking truth. But there could be this third party kind of thing. It can be some sort of frustrating thing he's talking about. Oh, my mum said this, or my dad did that. So that's a yes about there's messages coming from that person. It might be delayed as well. I just thought of that. The threes might mean that it's not going to come today, but maybe in 3 days' time or during the month of March with the 3 there. That was the other thing I just thought. Okay, that's what came to me. Okay, who's next on the free list? Mama B, you're up next. Mama B, your question, please. I need to drink some water. I just got to go out and check these tablets and I'll be back in a sec. I don't know, I've got tablets sitting here and I think I already took them because I have them sitting on the bench as well. And I definitely don't want a double dose. No, I haven't took them. Okay, have we got Mama B's quick? Oh gosh, it's a paragraph. Mama B, me and John are currently living together. His cousin has been staying with us. Is he visiting us just to watch us to make sure that we don't have a physical intimacy? I'm getting frustrated. Aries. Okay, so Mama B, the Aries, you want to know. So basically you want to know if John's cousin is there to try and keep you two from being together physically. Is John's cousin staying at the house with Mama B, Aries, just to try and keep them apart from being physical with each other? Is John cousin staying at the house just because he'd like to keep them two apart from being physical? No. No, he just wants to be there. That's the two of them together. They want to do the boy thing and all of that. That's no. The first card out was yes about responsibility, but no. I'm getting a no from that. I was only supposed to do 5. Bottom of the deck. Bottom of the deck is saying yes. First card is saying yes. The king says yes, but this is upside down. That's a definite no. It's not about that. The two kings coming together, I think he's trying to work on John for something. He might want something from John. He might want to get work and that, because this looks like work and money. So I don't know if he's staying there and he's told you he's staying there to be close to his job or try and get close to education or whatever it is he's doing. But I know I'm getting a no. Like, there's no sex card here. If it was a black 3 or a red 3, I'd say yes, because that's about sex and stuff like that. So no, I'm not feeling that energy at all. I think he either looks up to him like a father figure or a big brother, or there's some sort of connection there where he respects him or something. I don't think it's anything to do with your relationship. Let's just see what messages you get, Mama B, because you are a moderator. More messages for Mama B on this situation about her, John, and the cousin living there at the moment. No, this is just talking, having conversations. You're getting the message about welcoming love, meeting that one, opening your heart and being together. So you've got a thing that it's showing good energies there. We've also got this new phase, rekindling a romance and going into the next level, and then just there to be talking and not be left alone. I think he needs something to talk to him about. There's a lot of male energy here. He may be talking to him about males that he knows that are around you or something like that. But yeah, there's a lot of male energy around you in your cards, Mama B. There's a lot of options there. I think we got that the other day, didn't we? Strategizing. So that's where there's some sort of strategy going on. I just feel this is about work and money or school, something like that. I don't think it's anything to do with what you thought. But it would make it difficult if someone's there, oh my gosh, we've just got a payment. All right. Oh, it was $5.55 US, but that's all right. Oh gosh. So John's paid. I wasn't doing any more, only the ones that were already on the list if they donated. Kylie's still here. Okay, John. Next few days for me, please. Donated 12. You donated 12 in total, John. Okay, so 5, 5, and 2. Well, it comes up as 499 and 198. Yeah, okay. Oh, you wanted a longer sort of reading. Let me just do the last ones on the list, the free list, because they're very quick. I'll do it now, John. I will do it for you. Just let me finish off the list. I don't think there's many left on the list here. Who's on the list? Lisa. Is Lisa next? I need to go scroll back. Ashley, Mama B. Yeah, Lisa. Okay, Lisa. I can see Lisa's question. Oh, so she needs a job, Mama B. Yeah, I seen that, like, about the job and that. She just likes hanging around, being around him. Um, I'm looking for Lisa's question. I can't seem to find it. So what have we got? We got Lisa, Cheryl, Heather, and Kylie. So we've got 4 people, and then I'll do John, and then I'm done. No more people. No, I don't care who comes in or whatever. Lisa, I'm really sorry. I can't see your question. Oh, Joanna, you have... Oh, okay. Lisa, post again. Will Kevin be happy to see me next week? Okay, Lisa, finally I found it. Will Kevin be happy to see Lisa next week? I'm sure he will. Will Kevin be happy to see Lisa next week? Will Kevin be happy to see Lisa? Wow. Those ones, they were from before, weren't they? Well, where's that king that flipped over first? That's you and him. There may be some fine or something coming out with that upside down like that. But this is a conversation, let's go out to dinner or whatever. 3 of diamonds there. It's a friendship vibe, Lisa. It's a friendship vibe. It can be a sexual energy as well. Let's put a couple more down. We've got in 2 minds. You've got triple aces here. So this thing's going to go on for a while. There may be some sort of block that prevents him from getting there, or he can't stay very long or something like that. So just be prepared for a bit of up and down with all of this. But is he pleased to see you? Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes. You know, like and there's your conversation. So I'd have to say yes, he's pleased to see you. I just feel like there might be some... I don't know, some sort of incident or something where he can't get there or he can't stay long, or somebody interferes from his past, you know, his ex or something like that. More messages for Lisa, please. She's my moderator. About Kevin and her. The healing heart cards come out. I feel like through Kevin and this relationship, you will heal the past for you. We do have the chaser. A fear of having a close relationship, and the cassette thing also can be where outdated things like going over and over something in your mind. So I do feel like with your past, Lisa, it might catch up on you where you jump into this relationship with Kevin, and there's some unresolved stuff for you. I'll just quickly give you 2 tarots as well. Lisa and Kevin. Hopefully these are nice. Lisa and Kevin. You got the fights and the argument on your side. That can be fears and worries as well. Going on a journey, you're going to go somewhere, and this is the truth coming out, the truth teller sitting at the bottom. So I'm going to give you a yes on that he will be pleased to see you, but there may be some sort of disappointment or some sort of fear or something like that going on around you. Okay, and thank you so much, Lisa. We did those, and we'll give you a message card. You have indecision, doesn't know which way to go. And it can be where you are sort of working out whether this guy is for you or whether it doesn't work properly. So, yeah, I was closing all super chats apart from everybody that's here. All right, let me scroll right back down now. Heather, has Elle been thinking about you? Thank you, Heather. You've been here right from the beginning. So have some of the rest of you. You've been here all day today with me, so I thank you for all your support. Heather, has Elle been thinking about Heather? Has Elle been thinking about Heather? Yes. That's yes. Sometimes they worry about you, this L person, or sometimes you worry and stress yourself about them. This can be a distance kind of feeling thing as well. That can be where somebody's angry, frustrated. But this is yes, and this is thoughts of love and thoughts of a future as well. L thinks about the future of where you're going, what you're doing, what he's doing. I'm assuming it's a he. Heather, but that's a nice yes there that L thinks about. You've got 777s here. You've got a spirit energy, a woman. She would have died suddenly, probably in July, probably some sort of long-term sickness that she had, possibly died in a hospital, but it was sudden when it happened. Like everybody thought she was okay, and bang. So you got some female in spirit around you, Heather, trying to communicate with you about going on your journey and satisfying your heart's desire. That's what I feel with these 2 7s here. But you here, sometimes you stress too much about things. You're worrying about things before they're even there. Okay, so that was Heather. Kylie. Is Kylie up next? Okay, is the Sag male getting tired of a female being around him 24/7? So Kylie. Is the Sagittarius male getting sick of the who? Is the Sagittarius male getting tired of the female being around him 24/7? Is the Sagittarius getting sick of the whoever she is, being around him all the time? Is the Sagittarius Kylie speaking of getting tired of this person A being around him all the time? Black cards mean no, but this means somebody that's pissed off, somebody that's had enough, and it means a relationship that doesn't work. He's turning his back on stuff. He's looking at other things and busying himself. This is a card of someone just going to work or school or busy. It can be about gossip and lies. What he doesn't like is interference and gossip. But this is, if you wanted yes or no, is he sick of it? No, he's not sick of her being around all the time, but there is things that piss him off. And even bottom of the deck was another black card. So it's just saying no. So that means he's quite okay with her being there, but there is things annoying him and he is just ignoring it. This is somebody ignoring a situation. But he has got a third party sitting next to a broken relationship at the same time. So, yeah, sorry, Kylie. I think you were hoping for a straight out yes there. I got a straight out no. Every card was black, even the bottom of the deck. Okay. Yeah, the woman's name starts with A. Oh, it is just A. Her name's A. Oh, they're related to each other? Yeah, well, he's not sick of her being around him, but there's things, frustrations and stuff going on, gossips and crap like that. Third party can be interference from your mother, your father, your brother, your sister, all of that sort of thing. So, yeah, I don't think he's sick of her being there, but I think he just zones out from it, you know, like he might be like a typical male Virgo person that just sort of deals with something and then shuts it out and doesn't sort of, you know, like it's happened, forget it, who cares, move on. So yeah, anyway, now are we finished? We're on to John now. Okay, so you did the $12. Okay, John, I suggest that you keep this reading, save this reading so that you can come back to this video. Your reading starts at 2 hours and 21 minutes. I can't believe I've done that long online today. I was only going to be online for an hour. But anyway, it's occupied my day, my afternoon. So 1, 2, 3, here we go, John. So your reading will finish at 2:40 on my clock. So here we go. Next couple of days, what does John Holmes need to expect and look out for? I'm going to do your name 2 times and then use tarots on your name. So what should J-O-H-N, J-O-H-N, bottom of the deck. That's nice. Some sort of happy thing within your home. Possible news of a baby girl, John, coming up. This would probably be for more than the next few days. This might be over the next couple of weeks or maybe even months, what we're looking at here. What's John need to know? What's coming up for John? John, did you want to be more specific? Did you want to know about what's coming up in your love life, your health, your money, your finance, your job? Or we're just seeing what randomly comes out, because the cards can mean all sorts of things. Yeah, Kylie, I could see frustration and stuff when I looked at that guy that you're asking about, the Sagittarius. I can just see frustrations around her, and he just turns his back on it and doesn't listen. So, but the answer about, like, does he want her gone or whatever, no, you know, is he sick of her being there? I just think he just turns his back on it all. Okay, John, did we have any answer to that? John, just in general terms, we're just looking at what's coming, no matter what it is, whether it is love, health or whatever, because it makes it difficult for me because hearts can represent your blood and your health, and hearts can represent your love life. Spades can represent arguments and pain. Spades can represent ideas and moving forward and work. So yeah, it's sort of like the way the cards come out can mean one suit can mean 2 things. Like that can represent baby girl. It also can represent happy home. It also can represent a blood thing that's going better, that's it's structured and there's a lesson there. All right, so first up I'm seeing pain, suffering, defeat, and unknown cause. So this is something, the Justice cards here, something that was supposed to balance something, threw something into chaos, and then you don't know why. So if this was a health related matter, it would be where something seemed balanced, something seemed to make sense, and then suddenly there was a health related matter and you don't know where it come from. It could be a psychological health matter, doesn't have to be you, could be somebody else. If we look at this in regards to work, this could be a government building, it could be a court of law, and there's some sort of secret behavior going on where everything's not known yet. I don't like the moon card. The moon on a good note can mean that you're going to be dealing with a Pisces energy coming up. And I think we're in Pisces, aren't we, guys? Is it Pisces now? Is March Pisces? I'm pretty sure it is. I think it started at the end of February was Pisces, and it goes all through March. This is not looking too good at the moment here, John. This is looking like some sort of either a legal battle, but you will win because the 7 of diamonds there if it's a legal battle. If it's a medical matter, this would be the hospital. This would be some sort of injury or pain or something that's unknown. You will get the answers from overseas if it's a medical matter. If this is a financial matter and work, this is about going through the court system, following the rules and regulation, make sure insurances are paid and everything, and that's some sort of payout. Romantically, I don't see anything here. This has nothing to do with romance. So let's move on to your name the second time. I want to put more cards here. I'm going to use the Lenormand for you. So what time did I say? 2:42 was it? 2:42 to finish up, I think. Anyway, I'll just keep going until I've got this all out. More information for I was just going to call you Craig then. I don't know if you know a Craig or whether it's somebody I know that's called Craig that's talking about me right now. But I was just going to call you Craig John, so you might be dealing with a Pisces that's called Craig. Or a Libra that's called Craig. So a water sign or an air sign you might be dealing with. Anyway, because whenever I do a reading on somebody, if I suddenly call them a different name, it usually means that they're going to they know that person or something's going on around that person. So more information for, I was going to call you Craig again. Oh my gosh. Okay, more information on John Holmes, please. Sorry, John. Information coming in that you've been waiting for. You may be planning a trip overseas. This would be make sure you've got all the requirements to go to that particular country. With what's going on at the moment with war and stuff, the Ten of Swords and the Ten of Spades can represent that energy as well overseas, and communication coming in from people telling you that they're okay, they might live over there or something. So it can be where you're worried. And then this card showing me something coming in. We've got double red sevens here, money change. You could be looking at moving jobs or moving house or both at the moment. I don't feel anything to do with relationships here. It would be a friendship more than, or a business associate more than anything else. You need to further examination on something. You've got fours everywhere. There is one sexual romantic card coming out. So there may be a time of frivolous fun coming up for you. You've got a lot of feminine energy here. You've got double four here. You've got a four here. You've got a four here. And then you've got that sex card thing number here. So there is a feminine feel coming through to you in this reading. Right, let's look at this section here for you to get more information. You don't know any Craigs? Well, maybe it's something to do with me, somebody that knows me, talking about me. Who's called Craig? I know a couple of Craigs. I know one that's in a group thing that I'm involved in. I know one that's in a family, and I know one that's a friend's husband. Okay, so here we go. Alrighty. Okay, John, again, that name is in my head. Oh my gosh, I'm going to have to write it on a piece of paper and burn it. Get it out of my head. I don't know why that name's coming to me so much. John, we have news or invitation, something you don't feel you're responsible for. This is a very working feel reading. I'm not really seeing anything to do with romance and that. We got the two kings here making a formal decision. We got some sort of payout. We got a discussion about a celebration. This could be graduation. It could be a marriage. It could be a birthday party. But there's some sort of formality about it. It could be a milestone for a business. It could be a business that's finally made its first million, or it could be a business that's decided to branch out and join another business. But there's some sort of formal celebration here with the two kings. I feel like you're going to be really energized and looking at your life and looking at your journey within work and with your physical energy. You might be dealing with a Leo, probably a Leo called Craig. I don't know. You've got an air sign here again, and you've got a earth sign. So you've got earth, air, and fire coming out. Leo, and then we got air, which is Aquarius, Gemini, Libra again, and we got a what is this? Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn here in the cards. We got rest and relaxation. We do have an emotional drama that's been going on. This could be a family matter. It could be something news about a little child, a baby boy, or a boy that's, you know, under 15 or something, some child. It could be something like that, an understudy. This would be a student then. This would be starting a new journey. Someone's being silly and irresponsible here. This is where somebody needs to grow up. This can be male or female. Someone's done the wrong thing. They need to admit their wrongs and sort it out. Usually double kings is where you're making a business decision and moving forward, and both these kings are looking forward. They're not looking backwards. So forget about past stuff and move forward. You may be getting an apology from someone or feeling the need to apologize to someone. So, but if this is anything to do with a sickness, it's more to do with more of an injury. Now, it could be a medical injury, or it could be an actual injury where somebody hurts themselves, and that would be the healing card, and that would be medication that's needed to right the wrong sort of thing. So there's a lot of different, that's why I was saying, do you want me to focus on job or love life or whatever? Your other card is you're getting notification. So 2 cards about information. This is also telling you to sit down and put pen to paper and sort out what it is you want to do with the next steps in your life and where you want to go. And this card here, you've got a lot of hard work coming up, but it's also telling you to crack the whip. Now, that could be where you've got, let's say you own a business, John, and you've got somebody working underneath you and they haven't been turning up on time, or they've been calling in sick, or when you set them a task, they keep asking questions. How do you do this? How do you do this? How do you do this? It's time to crack the whip. It's either time to make a formal decision like a king and say, this is not working for us, or it's time to crack the whip and say, right, you're doing this at this time, that time. You may need to be having a bit of compassion with that 5 of Cups there, and a bit of understanding this person over here, this young energy, or it can be like a 50-year-old that needs to grow up. You may need to have some understanding about and have a sit-down talk and find out what's in the background with this person. But that's what we've got for you, John. I'll pull some of these. Just think about a yes and no you might have in your mind, John. We're at 242, so that's the end of the reading, but okay, and we'll grab you one of these for John. Door to personal healing and happiness. So you've got a big healing feel coming on in your reading, John, today. So you have the door to your own success, you have the door to the healing, you have the information you need. And like I said, if there's somebody that you may have done wrong or let down or vice versa, it's time to lower the bridge and apologize, because that will help with the healing. But it could be actual physical healing. Somebody might not be well, or an injury. So just think of a yes and no to finish this reading off, John. We'll see what messages we get for you, John. Okay, John, nothing's going to jump. The answer is no at this time. Time to start asking the right questions. Elephant in the room, stop ignoring it. Someone from the past might come back to you. Someone from the past might come back. Anyway, John, that's what I've got for you today. And thank you for the thank you for the donations. And everybody, thank you so much. Joanna, Rhonda. I think Rhonda's gone, is she? Rhonda went a while ago. She's tired. I didn't see where Rhonda said goodbye. Mama B, Lisa, everybody, all my subscribers. Thank you, everybody. Thank you to everybody that donated. A big thank you to Amanda. Oh, my gosh, that $20, that was really, really generous of you. Everybody, I'm out of here. I hope everybody has a beautiful weekend. Please touch base with all my other readings that I post online. Have a good look at the story about Lena. I'm going to be working on the Summer Wells one again, and also I actually recently posted Summer Wells, sorry. I have one more to have a look at, and that is Jelani, and do another update, and then I'll come back to them again later on. But yeah, please have a look at my other readings. I have yes and no readings on there. I've changed up the star signs, so I'd like to know what people think about the new format for the star signs. And anyway, guys, I will see everybody hopefully on Monday. Have a blessed weekend and be safe, be happy, and goodbye from me for now.